Yeah. So, and that stuff going over to it is we mentioned a little bit earlier as well. The LA wildfires has been doing a number on just California in general, not even just LA, but just in California. Um, there
Those
as
things
of
are nuts.
Well,
yeah,
it's
if I'm
been
not mistaken, as of
actually
now, there's about 6,000 people. I mean, not six, excuse me, not 6,000 people. 6 people who have been confirmed dead. More than 2,000 homes have been destroyed. And not to mention, even with that, a lot of teams that's also down there in LA are gonna be relocated to other areas for their games. I know, if I'm not mistaken, the Sacramento Kings, their game actually ended up getting postponed because of the dangers with the wildfire.
of course.
Since the Rams are currently going into the since the Rams are actually currently going into the playoffs with the NFL, they had to actually relocate. So their game is probably going to be being played over in Arizona for their game, since they were supposed to be the home team for that one. So right now, there's a lot of places that's actually going to go about kind of shaping out where it's going to go. The fire is still, fortunately, it's still burning strong, and there's really not a plan of how they're actually going to be able to stop it. Currently, if I'm not mistaken, according to who it is, the fire chief, or one of the fire chiefs or something, they're basically the only thing they said that they could do for these fires are just try to save as much as we can and just wait for it to run out of fuel.
Yeah.
Long story short, they said there's nothing we can do. It just except, pray that it doesn't damage as much as it could be. Yeah. This is just a case where, even though this is like still the sports section, I kind of want to use this to kind of wrap around to this topic. There's a lot of people that's out there that's currently being affected by this wildfire, and there's not really too much that anybody can really do at the moment. If you can do something, by all means, please do donate. Just because there's just a lot of people out there who's really suffering, and that's not too much. It's really going on. There's some people out there, and even with coming down to insurance, a lot of places that are dealing with insurance out there, State Farm, they actually just straight up told people, we're not going to cover it.
Yep.
So there's some people out there who just completely lost everything in a matter of a few minutes because of this. It's very devastating. Fortunate thing is that there are still people still have their loved ones, still have their life. And I don't want to sound inconsiderate and say, I totally get that. Definitely want to keep your life more than anything else. But, I mean, as a person who's been through a house fire as well, coming back and just seeing what you have, everything you had, basically being gone, that hurts. So, again, I know right now the Red Cross, they are accepting donations for this. If you can donate, do so. If you can't, do not put yourself in a predicament where it's going to financially hurt you. But just know that in situations like this, every penny does go about helping out, because that could be the next thing to help somebody from not having anywhere to put their head to. That might be the first seed to help them kind of grow back on their own feet. Actually, yeah, this is actually another thing I have found out as well. So people were abandoning their cars, and they got abandoned to the point where they had to actually have bulldozers come out and push the cars out the way due to the fire. Just because the fire trucks couldn't get to the fires. This is insane. It's actually daunting to see.
Very.
And I'll say this,
heartbreaking.
as we move on, I do want to mention something. I brought up in our Discord here too, and I'm going to go ahead and just boost it back on my Blue Sky for resources for people to help for people in need in this situation, like shelters, places to give food, places that accept donations, stuff like that. So like Alante said, please give what you can if you're able to. Like even if you don't have anything to give, just spreading the information around for people to have these resources and get access to it, it helps out a lot. So that way these people can get the help that they need, because like you said, the victims of the fires are SOL because of like Alante said, insurance providers not covering the fire damage, not reimbursing it, the uncontrollable and unpredictable nature of how these things work. At the very least, in times of crisis, sticking together is the best thing we can do to help rebuild and rebuild our communities, build our bonds and trust in each other, so that way we can weather whatever storm comes our way, metaphorical or physical.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah,
just help people out. That's all I gotta say.
Help people. We are better together.
No matter what side, we're humans, and we all just need to help each other out the best we can. If you can, do it. If you can't, spread the word. Just a link to share the link does a lot more than just turning your head, because just because you don't see it doesn't mean
we're on this rock together.
Yeah, drop that link a couple times into what's it called?
Into the chat.
Yeah, put it in chat.